Pretty
I
sure
wanna
there
wait
must be
for
something
everyone
wrong
to
with
get-
it. I don't know.
Now we have to wait for the,
Oh, gotcha.
Did it start?
Yeah, this is starting, the audio's not. The audio should be better tonight, I hope, but I don't know. That's gonna go.
Okay, we're good. All right, please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, we're gonna call this meeting to order at 6 o'clock. Can I get a roll call, please?
Michael Cashman.
Present.
Thomas Wood. Here. Meg Bobden. Mark is absent. Barbara Hebert.
Here.
Charles Costick. Here. James Coffey. Here. And I am present.
Resolution 40, approve the minutes of the previous meeting.
Resolved that the minutes of February 4th and 11th, 2021 be approved and the reading of the minutes be dispensed with.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Wood and Costick, any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor, please say aye. So does carry. Seeing nothing for public comment, I would just remind the public that we continue to use social distancing and best practices to allow for public participation as long as masks are worn. Resolution 41, the abstract.
Resolved that the abstract of audited claims number 3A-21 for $259,500.90, abstract 3A-21 prepays for the amount of $321,416.79 be received as reviewed by the audit committee, and the supervisor is hereby authorized to pay said abstracts.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Wood, is there a second?
Seconded.
Hebert, any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor, please say aye. So carries. Resolution 42, agreement with Eagles Nest Veterinary Services for dangerous dogs in the town of Plattsburgh.
Whereas on occasion it is necessary for the dog control officer to kennel dangerous dogs and provide other kennel services as appropriate and approved by the supervisor. Whereas Eagles Nest Veterinary Hospital has submitted a renewal agreement to the town for service from March 24, 2020 to March 23, 2021, with a retainer of $500 as stated in the agreement. Therefore be it resolved that after the town attorney's review, the supervisor be authorized to sign an agreement between Eagles Nest Veterinary Services and the town of Plattsburgh to meet the regulations from agriculture and markets concerning dangerous dogs and any rules and regulations promulgated pursuant thereto in relation to the seizure, holding, care, redemption, and disposition of seized dogs in the town of Plattsburgh. And be it further resolved that a copy of this resolution be given to the dog control officer, town clerk, and Eagles Nest Veterinary, 34 Skyway Plaza, Suite 2, Plattsburgh, New York.
Is there a motion? Costick, is there a second?
Second.
Wood, any discussion?
Just in the second whereas,
The
and
dates.
the dates should be March 24th, 2021 to March 23rd, 2022.
Perfect, thank you. And I just want to say that this is really a continuation of services with Eagles Nest. They've been fantastic
Yes.
to work with. And also our dog control officer has been outstanding to work with. Wouldn't you agree, Kevin?
Absolutely.
Okay. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
So does carry. Resolution 43, purchase of water reading meters.
Whereas Resolution 9-296 authorizes standardization of water reading meters to be Neptune water meters, and whereas Neptune Technology Group has submitted documentation stating Thai Sales Inc. is the authorized level 1 certified distributor for Neptune and is the exclusive supplier of Neptune products in the upstate New York market area, and whereas Thai Sales Inc. as the authorized level 1 certified distributor for Neptune and the exclusive supplier of Neptune products in the upstate New York market area has submitted price quotations for the year 2021. Therefore be it resolved, the town board approve the purchase as requested, and that the water and wastewater director is hereby authorized to make incremental purchases not to exceed the total amount of $100,000.00 in fiscal year 2021, and be it further resolved that payment be made payable from the 2021 water and wastewater budget account number SW6.8340.417, and that a copy of this resolution be given to the Water and Wastewater Department and Budget Office.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Wood, is there a second?
Second.
Costick, any discussion?
Tom, just to answer your question, we touched base, actually, we had a committee meeting with Scott yesterday morning. There's about 175 meters in our water districts that have not been converted over to the RF units. That's gonna hopefully take care of that, take care of all of those. There's also roughly 40 that will have to be used over at the Woods Mills water area, water district. The monies for those 40s would be reimbursed to us by the town of Scholar Falls, so.
So we're getting close to the.
We're really close from what Scott advised is the support staff here at the town, they've been making phone calls, and there may be a point where we may have to take another step, it would be a surcharge or something of that sort if we aren't able to get these updated. So.
Okay.
All those
Thank
in-
you.
All those in favor, say aye.
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 So carried, thank you. Resolution 44, sewer capital project closure.
Whereas the following sewer capital projects outlined below are completed and need to be closed, and Route 9 lift station capital project, consolidated sewer district, base manhole capital project, base sewer district. Whereas the remaining cash balances in each capital project fund will be returned to the consolidated sewer district, Route 9 lift station capital project, and base sewer district, base manhole capital project, and said cash balances will be applied to the debt related to each project. Therefore be it resolved that the town board does hereby authorize the closure of the sewer capital projects as outlined above, and the return of cash to the consolidated sewer district and base sewer district, and be it further resolved that a copy of this resolution be given to the finance manager and director of water and wastewater.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Wood, is there a second?
Second.
Costick. Just a brief discussion, and this really is applicable to both Resolution 44 and 45. You know, the collective work of Patrick, our finance manager, Scott, our water director, and the board collectively, and many other people included also in capturing some grant monies and application, working with the LaBerge Group. We should all take a moment to pause and to be really proud of the good work of the water capital plan. And there's still more work to be done. But we have been laser focused on infrastructure. We have been leaders in the region on infrastructure. We have taken the politics out of water, where many communities don't want to touch it because it's not often seen as the most exciting thing. And we have been able to educate the community and our businesses and our region of its importance because of the health and safety, the sustainability, and how it connects to the economic development of our region. And I would argue that part of our resiliency during COVID has been because of the investments that we have been making in our infrastructure, in part, not in whole, but in part, because this last year, we continued to see development, and we continued to see our water capital plan move forward because we kept it a priority and will continue to keep it a priority. And I just wanted to thank all of you because each one of you have been doing a lot of work in making sure that that has stayed as a priority. So.
And I think a big shout out to Scott also, the
Yep.
multitude of tasks that he has to handle on any given day with all the different aspects of these projects. That's on top of, you know, the routine
Yep.
Yeah.
that department goes through every day. I mean, it's just phenomenal, and you can ask him a question about any aspect of that capital project, and he's gonna have the answer for you.
And Chuck, just to extend your comments, this is ad nauseum on my end of it, but his leadership is also focused on integrating preventative maintenance. So we've got the capital campaign, but built into that core is preventative maintenance, so the upkeep is continued while the operational costs still have to
And also, the project have the GIS and have locations and know where things
Everything
break
is,
and
yeah.
stuff, and not have to dig all around it. It saves us plenty of money and time, when things happen. But obviously with the new infrastructure, we're not probably going to have, as you said, that much more preventive maintenance. Well, the maintenance is done.
And when we launched this plan, some time ago, we acknowledged right from the beginning that this was an aggressive capital plan, because we knew that it had to be a priority. Some of our infrastructure was approximately 30-some-odd years old. I mean, we really needed to get our hands around this. And, in short time, we're gonna be launching a new well, which also speaks to, the sustainability and the opportunities for future growth of our township. So, I mean, we really are looking at all aspects of, where we've been, where we are today, and where we're going, so.
Another thing is, when you're getting off the Northway to the Butcher Block, and you look up to that tower and it's well painted, boy, you go in a lot of other communities, you see something like ours used to look,
Yeah.
it looks ratty, and I know it's cosmetic, well, not totally boy, that's a statement.
Yeah.
That's a
It
statement.
shouts.
And not only that, what's the alternative if you don't have good water?
No, whenever I drive by that water tower, it brings a smile to my face, every single time.
No, it just looks, wow.
Yeah, and we're right on the cusp of a lot of these projects starting back up too. Matter of fact, there's already some work going on over the project around, what do I want to say, the one over on the south side of the base there.
Yeah.
You know where I
Yeah.
go. They've already started
Yeah.
some of the spring type
Yeah.
work on that, so
Yeah, they're doing prep work already.
yeah, they're chomping at the bit
Yeah.
to get going, to get these things done,
Mhm.
so, yeah, we're gonna be in really good shape.
So, and again, I know Meg isn't here tonight, but, thank her, again, as a member of the water, committee. And also, the last thing I'll give shout out to is, we did launch a water advisory committee that has many members, including members of the fire department, the EMS services, the health department, that really, all of that type of stuff has given us some great assistance and guidance as we continue to march forward, so. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. So carries. Resolution 45, water capital, project closure.
Whereas the following water capital projects outlined below are completed and need to be closed: the Treadwell Mills Capital Project, Morrisonville Water Capital Project, Water Supply Investigation Project, 2 million gallon storage tank project, Katyville Water Tank Rehab Project, Cumberland Corners Water Tank Rehab Project, Champlain Park Tank Rehab Project, Bluff Point Tank Rehab Project, Hammond Lane Tank Rehab Project, and all work has been completed. And whereas the remaining cash balances in each capital project fund will be returned to the consolidated water district, and said cash balances will be applied to the debt related to each project, therefore be it resolved that the town board does hereby authorize the closure of the water capital project as outlined above, and be it further resolved that a copy of this resolution be given to the finance manager and director of water and wastewater.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Caustic, Wood, and I would just say ditto to the previous conversation. It's all coupled together, so.
And I would just say that I think you're being generous if you say it was only 30 years, some of that infrastructure. I think it was much more, much older than that.
Those wooden pipes.
And I haven't been here that long, but I'm pretty sure.
And one of the only thing that I'll contribute off of that, Tom, is, I wanna, give you, a level of appreciation too, as the senior member of the board, who I know has been, advocating for investment and touching upon infrastructure. But when we got into this conversation, it's very easy to look back and finger wag at why things weren't done. Yet, we made a commitment to focusing on rolling up our sleeves and just getting it done. Because
Exactly.
that's lost time, you know, and I wanna thank you,
Absolute waste of time.
you know, and so it's good things.
All I'm gonna say, it was a tremendous team effort.
you know. All right, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
So does Carrie. I see or know of any reason, no reason to go into an executive session this evening. Is there a motion to adjourn tonight's meeting?
So moved.
Hebert, is there a second?
Second.
Costick, time, 6:17. Can I get a roll call, please?
Thomas Wood,
Yes.
Barbara Hebert,
Yes.
Charles Costick,
Yes.
Michael Cash.
Yes, we will adjourn. Drive safe, everyone. Thank you very much.
Give me a second, shut everything off, please.
That is a fantastic thing to get done, have these completed.
Yeah, I mean, I know we still have, you know, like the well, we gotta get, you know, launched and a couple other things, but we're on the right track. I mean, we're
Well,